and welcome to Good Night Sri Lanka. It's a Friday night. We're back on the show on our platforms on PodHub. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the show. This is episode number 88.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Episode number 88.
Well done, guys.
Yep.
Good job.
Episode 88, and as you can see, unfortunately, Andy is not with us today. We've got Azlan, who's actually usually we say sitting in, but standing in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Standing in for Andy today. So
sorry, guys. I tried to wear like short dress and all that to show those nice thunder thighs of Andy and all, but I realized I don't have the very thunder
thighs.
Only the thighs. Yeah. So.
Not even a tattoo.
No tattoo.
Not even a tattoo. Yeah.
We should have caught you and drawn something.
No, thadi makare. Nati eke.
Anyway, well, three guys and all we need is some pizza for us to obviously have a good time. It's time for us to move on with the show. Big thank you to everybody who's actually been following us, and I'll tell you what, we actually struggled to get to 4,000. I suppose, I don't know for whatever reason it was. The moment we actually hit 4,000, we just catapulted to I think it's 4,000 and something now.
4,100 something. No, 135 or something.
It's 4,000.
That's the internet here. Hold on. Put it in the hack.
4,200.
Wow,
nice.
That's a lot.
4,200.
It was just 2 weeks ago we hit 4,000.
It was just 2 weeks ago we hit 4,000. It's 4,218. A big thank you to everybody out there. Big thank you to all our new followers. Welcome to the show. A show that we have absolutely no idea what we do and what we basically talk about, but for some weird reason it actually does work.
And for some weird reason, a lot of people, when we meet them in social at events, gatherings or events, these people think that lots of the stuff you guys say is scripted, and it's insane. It's not. No. I can guarantee you, even if we gave Chris a script, he will not even know that. For sure.
I don't even read the messages of the group. What do you?
Chris, every Thursday, they drop a message at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What time today? What time today? And all this has been discussed as to what time the show is, because obviously things move around with each of our personal lives at whatever time that we want to do. Sometimes we have done the show at 5 o'clock in the evening. Sometimes we've actually done the show at 10 o'clock in the morning. It all depends. So understandably, Chris wants to know as to exactly what time the show is. But more often than not, we're here every Friday at 7 o'clock. Make sure that everything basically is perfect for each and every one of you. It's the second weekend of the month of June. Believe it or not, we are almost done 6 months of the year 2026. And honestly, most part of these 6 months has really been an absolute struggle with the war that's actually going on and it's affecting every single person.
And now that it's just restarted
again. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous is not the word.
Anyway, so here we are on the show and basically talking about what happened as far as last week is concerned. We are just done and dusted with Vesak, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll find out as to exactly how your week was. Chris, how was your week?
My week, we went and watched.
Watched the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, movie buff, no? Constantly watching movies.
What's the movie, Bachchan? Shall we break it down? Is it English?
English. Me ළඟදී ආපු එක. මොකක්ද?
Yeah, this movie is coming out. It's coming out today. On Friday.
ඒ තියා කියන්න අනිත් ඒවා ටිකද මේ ඊයේ පෙරේද out වෙච්ච එක. මතක නෑ? Passenger, that's the one. Nothing much, but okay.
By any chance, I'm just saying, was it about Charlie Karnataka? No?
Who?
Charlie Karnataka. You really watched the 18 match.
Yeah, but that will be a movie Passenger with baggage. So yeah, I mean, you're a bit of a movie buff, aren't you? A new movie comes out and you're there.
See.
Who do you go to watch it with, Macha?
Yeah, no, ඉතින් මගේ යාළුවයි. bully කරන යාළුවයි.
Okay.
And the thing is, then she also had an award ceremony. at the BMICH, went for that also.
They wouldn't know much of who my yalu is.
Yeah, that's okay. That's quite all right. And just yesterday, can you please stop mentioning about the things that you do at home, right? But what do you mean about toothbrushes and toiletry? Right? So why do you? So there are people calling me and asking about all these things. So why do you tell that I'm so and so is your father? Just stay without saying. No,
he's the caretaker.
Yeah. So can you please stop discussing about all these things here? And apparently she had not seen that.
Oh, really?
Yaluwek kevela and like, oh my God, seriously?
Gnsl circle Chris is popular, not just the auntie circle.
So that was that. Nothing much. Nothing pretty
Wow.
dry.
Wow, I'm so shocked, Chris, that the only show that I come to after like 4 months, that your biggest life event for the week was going to watch Passengers. You usually have some bloody story about your old boys, someone failure, someone puke.
Actually, a couple of discussions were going on, some online chats also, because now we are planning to go to Indonesia.
Oh.
Right? Scene at it was the Indonesia and because now after the celebrations we haven't gone anywhere. So now the boys are feeling.
Celebrations were long enough.
My God, that was every month we had something going on. So now we are planning to go to somewhere Kitulkala පැත්තේ කොහෙද ගිහිල්ලා පොඩි දිය ටිකක් නාලා පොඩි එහෙම මොනේ ආතල්ලයක් ගන්න තමයි හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ. Only thing is now අර සම්සේ උදේ ගිහිල්ලා හැන්දෑවෙමු එහෙම සමහර පිස්සුද උදේ ගිහිල්ලා හැන්දෑවෙන්න මොන වගුරක්ද රෑ දෙකක්වත් දෙක එකක් ඇති නෑ දෙකක් ඉන්න ඕනේ එහෙම so lots of ups and downs.
Yeah, but the problem here is because when you come up to this stage of ours, Azlan wouldn't know.
Trust me.
This stage of ours, right? Unfortunately, basically, we can't make these decisions on our own.
Okay, වෙලා තියෙන්නේ අර පරක්කු වෙලාමයි හදපුන් ඉන්නේ. උන්ගෙන් තමයි උන්ගේ මල කරදරේ නෑ බං මේ ළමයිව පල්ලි අරයි යන්න ඕනේ සමුදර ඉස්කෝලේ ගෙනියන්න ඕනේ එකෙක් ඉන්නවා තාම මෙච්චරයි හරිද ඉතින් අර පරක් වෙලා හදලා ප්‍රතිඵල ඒවා රයිට් එහෙම ඉන්නවා එකෙක් ඉන්නවා ලොකු එකා වගේ කෙල්ලටත් වැඩිය ලොකුයි දෙවෙනි එකා මෙච්චරයි එහෙමත් ඉන්නවා mistake total mistake ඉතින් එහෙම ඉන්න කට්ටියත් එක්ක හරි අමාරුයි ඉතින් ඔක් කරගන්න so we have a couple of those black sheep in the flock so what to do ඉතින් ඒවත් ඔක්කොම tolerate කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ ඉතින් yeah so that's that so very soon we'll be going out and there'll be a lot of adventures to talk about.
Very good.
Yes, that's the plan. Very good. How was yours?
Nothing much, and again, not as interesting as yours. Most of the week was spent, with this now, like we said, now these days, Kamala talking about the war, so usually, like this whole week was spent me going after all the people who owe me money, machan.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, them polla karagena, have to go, machan, because why everyone, it's always either we are blaming Easter attack or we are blaming COVID, economic crisis. Now it's Trump. Right? That's the Trump card of all the buggers who don't pay. So these days, much I'm going. That's my life these days.
Debt collector.
Debt collector.
අපි movie එකක් හදමු. The debt collector.
Yeah, sure. But
I'm sure there's a movie called The Debt Collector.
Yeah, අනිවාර්යෙන්.
There's some of these companies, but I will not mention the name because they could be potential sponsors in the future. Only thing is, even if they do sponsor, the payment will come after 6 months. Sponsor.
No sponsors.
We are not many sponsors. So can't say they might sponsor this, right? But even those battles which are very difficult. Because they bring down people from Bollywood and all that and come much and then we also from local much and from Rajagiri and Avala we do our work and Bollywood the payments go much but doesn't come to
Hollywood
our Avala account much so that's just the life and Shaq since he handles all of the finances for Podham and much and Gnsl and all
trust me I have the drama enough but the best thing is, I mean, sometimes just running through the excuses. It's just amazing. Some of the best excuses we get. But still have to push and go through. That's
ඒකට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ උගලාර ඉලි බෝඩ් එකක් ගන්න.
මොකද?
අර සිල්ලර කඩ අත්පිට මුදලට පමණයි. I mean, it works for the සිල්ලර කඩේ. right? Finnaragade mudalali appita mudalata vitarai. And what is the other one? Nayate illa amanapanawanna. Oh, echcharai.
Unfortunately, that's the media business, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish you could buy vehicles that way. I wish you could go to a hotel and tell them after the night, you stay much of the night, say, I'll pay you in 3 months, 90 days, 90 days payment. I wish you could do that, but you can't.
You can't.
Unfortunately.
I'll pay only if the wife conceives. Anyways, so check about yours.
Yeah, nothing much really. As far as the week is concerned, it's just been full on work. But the World Cup started yesterday.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
So that's going to be.
We kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, but it's supposedly. I mean, I was just reading up on the World Cup. I was actually following up on the World Cup the last couple of weeks or so. It's billed to be the worst World Cup ever.
Yeah, because
it's in the US.
What do you expect?
It's in the US and it's in the US and Mexico, and there are so many things that have actually happened already.
Tickets not sold.
And
visas.
Some of the players have been
referees,
sent back.
The Somalian referee.
Now he's big time now.
Yeah. I know. I watched him referee couple of games. He's a very good ref.
To be honest, I've never known about him till now.
Oh, really?
Same here.
Then I know football a little bit more.
Of course,
that guy, he's a very good ref, and it's really sad.
So it's pretty sad. So unfortunately,
then he was invited to Canada, but that also didn't work out. I think according to the FIFA rules, you can't. If it's out of this thing, it's out.
No, but it's just pretty. I mean, look, honestly speaking, clearly they won the World Cup to host the World Cup. At least about 10-12 years ago, right? But right
That's
now things are topsy-turvy. But it's pretty sad that all these situations that are actually happening right now, there's no reprieve for it. You just have to go ahead with it. And Football World Cup is the biggest in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's honestly the most popular sport in the world.
So in 2022, when they had the World Cup in Qatar, lots of people were like, oh my God, why are they having it there in Qatar? Qatar is an absolutely crappy shit place. Why are they having it? Now all those people who complain about Qatar, who actually successfully pulled off, I would say, a very good World Cup, are all whining and saying, "Oh my God, Qatar is like a dream." Because which is absolute truth.
And you'll never know at this rate the America is going. Ekak kira dongala pura idanne.
You're too Muslim. No insider trading.
ඊට පස්සේ උඹලා දෙන්න ඇතුලේ මායි ඇන්ඩි කොටුවේ ස්ටේෂන් එකේ මේගොල්ලන් දෙන්න FBI එකේ ඇන්ඩි මායි කොටුවේ ස්ටේෂන් එකේ අපේ රණවිරුව නිදහස් කරා
අනවශ්‍ය ප්‍රශ්න මේවා
අයියෝ
But I think next time the FIFA, when they're organizing these tournaments, they should look at. I mean, I know it's hard to do that, but they should look at countries which have much more relaxed
visa.
Because
otherwise they should have done a bubble type of thing. උන් ආව එයාපෝට් එකෙන් ගත්ත හිර කරලා හොටලේ තිබ්බා හිර කරලා you won't spend money to be a bloody
No, but the thing is this, right? I mean, for football, especially for football, they've got the biggest traveling fans in the world, right? Most of these countries have fans basically going up in hundreds. But unfortunately, some of these countries, their fans are not allowed to basically be a part of it. So it's going to be a very off-color World Cup, people are, of course, looking forward to some of the key matches, but those key matches have got really nothing in them without the spectators.
I think the only person who made money by the entire World Cup is Shakira.
But this time,
she's doing something.
What Bele, what's the name of the song?
Tama hala nahi.
Bele or something like that.
Again?
Bele.
Yeah, some some 3-letter word.
But that woman looks
Del or something. Del or something. Hey, come on, you should know. No? Del or something like come. It translates to come more young Hari Walker. Come COM.
This is the World Cup, not only fans.
I'm sure you want to be on board. What are you talking about? But, come on, Chrys, what's this, bro?
Theme song for OnlyFans.
Let's calm me down a little bit.
No, let's just, yeah. So anyway.
Okay, whatever, but Shakira. But by the way, Shakira looked...
Die.
How did die become come from?
No, that's the singular English translation.
Dirty mind.
No. So die means
Come.
yeah. Yamu. Welcome balanda yamu.
Okay, so here's a song for you to check out.
I think it's actually, word to word, die
Yeah.
in the US.
Right? So that has it has gone millions of views. Right? Millions.
And it's the World Cup, obviously.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Shakira.
Can we all take a moment to say that woman at 51 or whatever her age is, she looks still amazing, right?
Of course.
Oh.
I mean, look at Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And what is she, 52, 53? Yeah, and then I think I just saw something.
I can't remember her being in my same batch. Definitely 60.
No, yeah, somewhere.
Definitely 60. Oh.
I think one of her son just graduated from uni.
Wow.
That just basically happened a couple of days ago. There was actually I saw that on social media. So
yeah, Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira.
Shakira is 49 years old.
Okay, 49, 50, same.
Okay, same age.
Yeah. No, may I වැඩි. Who we talk about?
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, වැඩි. Definitely වැඩි.
Okay.
Definitely වැඩි.
Right, anyway, so now moving on.
This is what happens when you get three guys on the show.
56.
Die.
56 die. 56.
Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically whatever happened as far as our week was concerned. Really nothing exciting.
Die, except the die.
Yeah,
Come.
it's just work. I mean, honestly, trying to survive more than live is the word of the week or the month as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. It's been quite tough, guys. It really has been quite tough, especially mobility-wise. Still basically have issues in terms of
you can't go anywhere.
We've got about 2 more weeks to go before the end of the month, and trust me, the vehicle the fuel prices are going to go up again.
And then there's talk about even the government preparing for El Nino to come.
That's
right.
biggest,
that's
like
something.
Not just government, a lot of companies are already now preparing for
it.
So it's going to be mad.
The world is actually discussing about that. So there's a lot.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard from a very prominent road track guy that one part of the island, while it's going to be in drought, there will be severe, worse than Ditwa storms and
in this little island?
In this little island, apparently. That's what he was saying. It's going to be like 2 extremes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Simultaneously. So I don't know.
Just find the optimum place.
Yeah.
Right leg here, left leg there.
Isradora drought,
Anyway, time for us to move on. Let's get into Lanka last week. Find out all those fantastic stories that we encountered in our beautiful island last week. Let's go for it.
We are back.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have as far as our stories are concerned? First story of the show for today is as follows. DMC warns of possible need to desalinate seawater if El Nino impact is as predicted.
Wow.
Seriously? To that extent?
We are going to that level now.
But that's a very expensive process, sir.
I don't even know if we have the equipment,
the resources to do that.
So,
my goodness.
but the
that
thing
means
is,
again petrol වැඩි නවතුරේ කියන්නේ.
Oh,
that will happen. Like a Middle East country.
But the thing is, what I'm really happy about is the fact that we are taking
seriously.
taking steps ahead just to ensure we're not
waiting until it hits.
To the party. Shit, now what do we do? Right? I mean, there have been so many instances where people, obviously, previous governments have basically decided to do something when, as they say, shit hits the feeling. So that's basically. That's also a good idea.
We had a well there in Ragama. When the entire territory dries off, that well still had water.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I was building my house, there was like, අපි මේ ලෝන් දාලානේ ගෙවල් හැදුවේ සල්ලි එන විදියට නේ ගෙවල් හදන්නේ. අනේ මේක පරක් වෙනවා කියලා අපේ නෝන මහත්තයා ගෙනාවා දෛවඥයෙක්ව. හරිද? ගෙනල්ලා ඉවරලා මිනිහා දැක්ක ගමන් කිව්වා මහත්තයා මේ මෙතන මේ එජ් එකක් එනවා මෙහෙම. ඒ එජ් එක ගාව ලිඳක් තියෙන එක හොඳ නැහැ. ඔන්න ඉතින් අර ලිඳ වැහුවා කියන්නේ. අයියෝ කියලා ඉවරලා then a few about 10 feet away we dug another one. But it was thrice the depth of the previous one.
Oh wow, okay.
That was so bad. So anyway, there is water there, but it's been sealed. So you have to open it. ඒක ලෑස්ති වෙන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙම ගියොත් එහෙම. මොකද පාරේ වතුර අනිවාර්යෙන් නැති වෙනවා. So having a well is going to be
හැබැයි මේවයි ඔයා මචං ඒ කාලේ ඔයා ලෝන් අරගෙන ගෙවල් හැදුවා. දැන් කාලේ මිනිස්සු ලෝන් ගන්නවත් සල්ලි නෑ බං.
ඒකත්
so be thankful.
මොකද මුළු ජීවිතේම රන් වෙන්නේ ලෝන් එකෙන්නේ. මුළු ජීවිතේම කාඩ් එකෙන් උයි ලෝන් එකෙන් උයි තමයි.
interest.
Yeah.
So if Sri Lanka actually announced a major shortage tomorrow of sorts, right?
Of what?
Water. In terms of, you know, I mean, just like for example, what in terms of a shortage, let's say the shortage, what would ideally be the first thing that Sri Lankans will panic by?
What?
Panic buying. හාල් පරිප්පු තමයි.
හාල් පරිප්පු තමයි.
ඉස්සර 17 දැන්
17 ගන්න බෑ. දැන් 17 is luxury now. කරෝලත් luxury.
Of course.
කරෝලත් luxury. තව කොහෙද පරිප්පුයි කරෝලයි කනවා කියන්නේ ඉස්සර අර you know, back in the day when we had to do a Holy Week fasting වලට තමයි පරිප්පුයි කරෝල the cheapest, but now it's like luxury.
Okay. I mean, we talk about this, and obviously most of our audience, I'm sure, is not in that same category. But a lot of people in this country right now, they eat meat like once a week.
Yeah.
4,000, 5,000 a kilo, no?
It's crazy. No, I mean, there are people obviously have meat like you said, just on Sundays.
Yeah. And me මෙච්චර මුහුද වටේ තියෙන මාළු කන්න ගෑම ගන්නනේ. So that is
actually fish is far more expensive than chicken.
Yeah, there you go.
It's ridiculous.
You could say because I think it's because of our Sri Lankan culture is a little averse to meat, right? Like of course like beef with the Buddhists and then Muslims pork and all that. Because if you take countries like Thailand and Indonesia or Vietnam or whatever, meat is so cheap there, right? It's just that in Sri Lanka for some reason because of restrictions and all
production
restrictions there in the local land mass to produce at that level.
That's true. That's right.
So because they can't do that, because I actually asked this question 2 months ago from my good friend, my best friend Claude.
Oh right, okay.
I asked Claude, why is meat so expensive in Sri Lanka, and why can't we sort of manage it like in Vietnam and all that? And Claude gave me a bloody 10-page answer, mashallah.
And I don't think we have meat when the ගෑනු සත්තු මරන්නත් බෑනේ. හරිද? එහෙම රූල් එකකුත් තියෙනවා. That's one. And commercially breed කරන තැනක් මං හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ තියෙනවා කියලා. ඔය ගම්වල ඔය හරක් දෙන්නේ 3 දෙනෙක් බැඳලා වැඩි මොනොත් 5-6 දෙනෙක් they will you know feed and eat ඒ වගේ කරනවා ආරෙන්න. I don't think there is
හරක් විතර නෙමෙයි මචං, but I'm saying even chicken is too expensive for the normal man.
Chicken farms you have no, right? ඒ ඔය farm level එකෙන් හරක් නෑ මේ රටේ. Right? ඔය කොහෙන් හරි මරණ එකෙක්ව තමයි ඔය මේවා කරලා.
And the other thing is of course transportation. Obviously because most of them are completely out of Colombo. 2-3 hours away from Colombo.
මේ හම්බන්තොට ඒ පැත්තනේ ඔය ඉන්නේ free range කට්ටිය.
And you also need a permit to transport cattle,
them,
which is very important. And of course with the rising fuel prices, that goes up.
දැන් හරකෙක් තියෙනවා කියන්නේ වත්තේ 1 million විතරක වත්තේ ඒකට ගහලා තියෙනවා. ඔව් නැත්තම්
1 million, but haraka is definitely 600,000 upwards.
No, that is back in the day. With these rates, I'm sure, right? කිලෝ 500ක් තියනවා කියමුකෝ. හරිද? ඉතින් 4,000 ගානේ 500ක් බාන්න කීයද කියලා. 5,000 ගානේ බලන්න.
I recently told this to my girlfriend, and she didn't actually realize that. I told her, you know that one of these baggers is worth about 600,000 bucks. So for that entire week, every time we went passing by, she's like, oh, 600,000.
ඉතින් අස්ලන් අර පොල් ගණන් ගිය කාලේ අර පොල් ලොරියක් දැක්කම මම මෙහෙම වදිනවා කිව්වා. යකෝ මිලියනයක විතර පොල් ලොරිය ඉස්සුවා about 1-2 million අතේ. ලොරිය කිඩ්නැප් කරා නම් ඒ. ඒ කියන්නේ උන්ව අරුන්වත් නිදහස් කරලා ලොරියක් නිදහස් කරලා පොල් ටික විතරක් ගත්තා. ලොරිය ඕනෙත් නෑ. ලොරියට වැඩිය ගන්න පොල් ටික. ඒක ඇත්ත.
That's the story with El Nino, which is going on right now. Serious business, guys. Serious. So basically, keeping our fingers crossed. Hopefully, we can actually come out of this again, as always, like we've done with most.
We are like cockroaches, Machan, our people, including all of us. We are resilient.
We are.
That's what I mean by cockroaches.
We are. On that note, on that cockroaches, right?
Indian party.
The Indian cockroach party. Okay, so there was this video where basically the boss was sort of shouting at this employee, right, calling him a cockroach. Calling him, because there was this confrontation
At a party.
No. Office,
Okay.
right? So somebody's actually taken a video, a viral video of this guy calling a cockroach, whatever. And then somebody else, right, has actually seen that video, and basically it's all these Gen Zs getting together and all that stuff, and then started a cockroach party, a movement, a cockroach movement.
And then අපේ අරගලය වගේ.
That cockroach, let's just look at that has basically caught on fire. And it has got like over 4 million people in this.
So what's the cause? What are they fighting for?
No, so it's like, wait.
It's like something like අරගලය.
So they are fighting for something.
Something, yeah. So they are called cockroaches.
Yeah, the cockroach.
And they put masks
Cockroach Party has got 22.7 million
followers.
A political front of the youth, by the youth, for the youth.
Okay, so basically against people calling them cockroaches.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, මොකක්hari වෙන්න
Or saying I'm a cockroach.
Or basically it was a Gen Z who was actually getting landed. 22.7 million people have it's the youth in India that have actually joined in so the subject of cockroaches.
අපේ generation එකේ bosses ලා එම වැනපු විදියට නේද? We have to have about, I don't know, 100 movements like this. Cockroach would be nice. The nicest thing you're called.
That's also true.
අපේ මුළු සත්තුවත්තම ඉදරන හරකා, බූරුවා, ගෝනා.
Still good, still nice.
Still nice.
Okay.
That we obviously get from school days also. Same story. Next one, what do we have on the show? Central Bank wants public over plantation investment scams.
Interesting.
My God, these scams, I'm telling you, it's just absolutely... Central Bank has warned investors to be cautious of plantation schemes promising unusually high guaranteed returns. Officials say that many of these schemes display classic fraud warning signs. You know what they say? What they say is, if there is something that is too good to be true,
if something is it's fishy.
It's absolutely fishy.
And the other thing, the thing is, ඒගොල්ලන් අර ගිහිලා පෙන්නනේවත්, right? They will take you to this property, no? ඒකක් ඔක්කොම කස්ටම් මේඩ් කරලා තියෙනවා. මේක තමයි ඔයාලට හම්බ වෙන ප්ලොට් එක. මෙන්න ගස් ටික. හරිද? මෙන්න ගෙඩි. අරද ගෝවද පේරද ඕන එකක් පෙන්නලා I mean 100% convinced.
You know, on the subject of these scams, I mean, I think there's another story that's coming up, say, in terms of, Sri Lanka basically leading as far as scams are concerned. On one side, we are absolutely gullible.
Oh, this nation is
absolutely gullible.
නිකන් දෙනවද කිව්වොත්.
On the flip side, we are also fantastically smart to come up with something like that. Right? So you've got two sides here.
Definitely.
Right? If you have a complete gullible nation, we won't basically go anywhere. Right? But you've got a group who are actually amazingly smart to come up with the scheme.
But not just Sri Lanka, there are a lot of Chinese buggers here doing this.
They are the ones
who are doing this,
So,
and not only Chinese, now there are Cambodian fellows also coming.
Oh, really?
Because
that's why we had a Cambodian person earlier.
Right. Right.
And we sent her off.
Right. So අර දැන් මේ රටවල් ගාන 500කට විතර වීසා ෆ්‍රී දුන්නානේ. හරිද? ඇවිල්ලා මුන් දැන් ආයි ඕන තොইলයක් and we have මොනවාද very easy transactional methods සල්ලි අවන්න. And then we have fairly okay internet connections also. Right?
Not unless you
not all the time. Right. But then the visa everything අපේ අර tourist inflow එකට බලපානවා.
No, but that I think that's a very good point that you raised there, Chris. I think that is the correlation here.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have such amount of scams in the last maybe 3 or 4 years that's been out in the open. I think it all came about after we opened ourselves to the world.
Oh,
anybody can come. And you can stay for 3 months. So in 3 months,
they're
done. And then, I mean, the ones that we've actually caught right now are the ones that we know. Right? Imagine the numbers who have actually come and done
we have the perfect infrastructure. And they offer good money also. Rent
exactly. So that's the same correlation to the tourist numbers increasing, but the value really not seeing any increase.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, central bank warns about plantation scams, which is one of the many scams that unfortunately are basically out in the open today. Anybody who says this, Machan, this is guaranteed. Done.
Yeah.
That's about it.
True.
Machan, this is guaranteed are the words you don't want to hear.
Now, this is something I should not be saying, but I'm going to say this. There is a company, again, there's a company that's approached my partner, and they have been after her now for the last 2 months, saying they're a money market company. Okay? Quite well known. But their promise to her is, invest your money with us, and you will not be taxed. Because...
Okay.
So I don't know what she's still looking into it, but I don't even know how they're giving that guarantee. But that's their main catch. That's their main selling point. Say you put your money with us, and you won't be taxed for this.
Based on what?
That's what we are asking. So, but I don't want to get into the details right now today. But I'm just saying this also.
So basically, what they're saying is, you put the money with us, you won't be taxed because you only get taxed on income. That's the end of your money because you're not going to get your money back. So when you get your money back, that's when you get taxed. So what they're saying is, you're just going to run away with the money. So
and the other thing that which reminded me is some time back. There was this man in Ragam who wanted to sell his paddy field dirt cheap, right? You could do something. No? So I approached the Goviniamaka and all that. I said, look, I will put in the money. Again, we don't because if one plot only starts working, the insects from the other plots will invade your thing and it becomes this thing.
Right.
So I said, look, you can't have any permanent trees growing in it. Right? It has to be Val Hari, Batal Hari, Alahari, Hemamuna Hari. Right? So I said, look, there is this in Bangkok, they do this pole coconuts. They about 5 by 5 little plots. And everything else is water.
Right.
Are plot take polga hit one and hybrid ones adi 3-4 gyama pol mehema. Right? So ඒ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්න ඕනේ බෑ. So ඒව කරන්න බෑ. So මේක දෙන්නේ ගෝයන් විතරයි. හරි වෙන මුකුත් කරන්න බෑ. ගෝයන් අරන් මං ගෝයන් අරන් ගෙදරට කන්න. ඉතින් එහෙම පුරන් විච්ච කුඹුරු කොච්චර තියෙනවද මේ රටේ? You go to ඔය පැත්තට පොඩ්ඩක් කොළඹ එළිය ගියාම the amount of property which are not harvested.
They just don't understand it. And that's because that's what has been brought down generation after generation. And some of the promises they have actually given to their fathers, their grandfathers.
ඉතින් නෑ ෂෙක් ගොවිතැන් කරන්න මිනිස්සු නෑ. මිනිස්සු නෑ ගොවිතැන් කරන්න දන්නේ. අර ඉන්න අපේ මේ චූටම් මුදලාලිගේ චාල්ලිස් මාමා විතරයි ඉන්නේ. මිනිහත් නාගි. මිනිහට දැන් කරගන්න බෑ. ඉතින් කවුද කරන්නේ?
මේ වැඩ කරන්න මිනිස්සු නැති වුණාට මේ අර කීල්ස් එළියේ කාගිල්ස් එළියේ නම් මේ අර හඳුන් කූරු විකුණන්න එම නම් ඉන්නවා.
ඒවත් ස්කෑම් නේ. ඒවත් scam.
That's the labor force.
Yeah.
You buy one of those incense sticks, it will last you for 1 minute. You go, oh my God. What did I just buy?
Yeah. Next one.
What do we have? Sri Lanka now second most peaceful in South Asia. Why are you laughing, man?
I don't know.
Why are you laughing?
When peaceful, what's the metrics? I need to know what the metrics were on that.
Because we got no money to create any problems.
No money is the problem. No.
අඩුව ගානේ දැන් ප්‍රොටෙස්ට් එකකට ගිනි පෙල්ලක්වත් තරන් ඉන්න සල්ලි නැහැ. ඒව ගිනි පෙට්ටියක් ගන්න සල්ලි නැහැ දැන්.
ඒවල් පුච්චන්න
බෑ.
අඬහරකට යන්නේ බෑ බා. ඒක ගන්න තියෙනවා.
අයියෝ.
Wait, what's do we have any details on that?
Yeah, so
peaceful in the sense,
from 97th to 67 in the Global Peace Index, and is now ranked the second most peaceful country in South Asia behind Bhutan. And the report cites improvements in political stability and security indicators. Is basically what is considered as peaceful, but this might actually be I think one of the most positive stories of the week.
UN
ඉතින් එතකොට මේගොල්ලන් අර බයික් වලින් වාහන වලින් එල වෙඩි තියන යන්නේවා එහෙම ඒවා ගණන් ගන්න නැද්ද දන්නේ නැහැ.
ඔව් ඒගොල්ලෝ ස්වර්ණ වාහිනියම අද දෙරණ බලන්න නැතුව ඇති.
I mean there's been like one a day වගේ when you put all together.
Yeah, but that's gone down now, no?
නෑ තාම තියෙනවා. සතියට දෙක තුනක් යනවාම තමයි.
There was a time that almost on a daily basis.
Yeah. සතියට දෙක තුනක් යනවාම තමයි. ඉතින් දැන් ඊට වැඩි important දේවල් තියෙනවනේ කතා කරන්න.
No.
ඒකින්ද දැන් ඒව යට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ.
Anyway, next story, what do we have? Okay, what do we have? Bottled water prices have been increased from today. I think they were obviously bracing for El Nino right there. Exactly. Bracing for El Nino in terms of bottled water. And
do we know by how much? Are you a bottled water person? Do you drink a lot of bottled water?
No, the thing is when we were in school, they were predicting that one day Sri Lanka will actually sell water.
Okay.
හරිද ඒ කාලේ ඒ කාලේ like seriously is anybody going to sell water in this country? Who's going to buy water in a bottle? Then there's so much of water in this country. ඉතින් අපි ගිහිල්ලා ඉස්කෝලේ ඉන්නකොට කෙලින්ම ටැප් එකෙන් අරලා බිව්වේ. That was safe to drink water නේ. Never thought that that's this going to be selling water and at this rate. Now we're here. ඒකයි දැන් අර දැන් කියනවා වගේ in time to come, in years to come, they will be selling oxygen also.
You never know. There are again, that's another scam.
Yeah.
That's another fantastic scam that's been going on for years, where people basically say, this is mountain air. You want to buy a bottle of mountain air?
Mountain air, yeah.
$7, $8 of mountain air.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, now since you're bringing up this air story, I have to say this. You know about this girl in the US? I don't know if you know about this.
Which girl? There's so many girls. So many girls in the US.
This is pre-OnlyFans era girl who sold. I kid you not.
75 then.
She sold her farts.
Oh my God!
She sold her farts bottled up.
Seriously?
Delivered. People who with a need for this kind of smell.
Fetish.
Kink,
so
fetish, right? But and wait, here's the thing, her price, she made more than about $1 million doing this for a short time, and then she got really sick. I'll tell you why. So basically what she was doing was, you had different price ranges, like
according
the
to
normal, so if you wanted one which is really sticky, the price goes up, because you know why, she has to eat extra food and all that. So so to you. See, there's a demand for anything.
My God.
Yeah, so new prices of 500 ml to 999 ml bottles can be sold up to a maximum of 80 rupees.
70 to 80 now.
Up from 70.
Yeah, that's right. So 70 to 80, 10 rupees.
So
I was just thinking, a fresh sniff would have been like $1 million. Right at the exit point.
You're still hung up on.
I don't know what die comes from. Now fast.
Anyway, so bottled water prices have increased from. And the other thing is on the subject of bottled water, right? They do say that it's coming. Spring water.
You have a dispenser at home, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a water dispenser?
No, I have a filter at home.
You have filter, fine. But most people now, Shaq, we are all used to that, right?
Yeah.
Now we just just got sold on this concept of dispense like water with a dispenser and have different levels of dispenser qualities and the looks and all much. Comes with child locks.
Some
are glossy, some are matte finish.
Some are like BYD.
Gloss finish, matte finish. At the end of the day, just very water. Like Shaq says, we really don't know the source of that water.
Yeah.
We really don't.
From the springs of Bandarville.
And those are reusable, those little things, right? The bottle, 18-liter bottles,
Yeah,
right? We don't even know how well they actually
washed or cleaned.
Honestly, we don't know. So,
අර එළියේ කුණු තියෙන හම්බාන්ට ඒක මරන් දාගන්නවා අර ගෙදරට ගෑස් සිලින්ඩරේ වගේ. සමහරක් සිලින්ඩර් අල්ලන්නත් බහිරිකිතයි.
Next story, what do we have? Sri Lanka emerging as a new base of Asia's scam network.
So, guys, this is the contradictory things, right? I'm saying it's contradictory. We're on one side, second most peaceful nation, and at the same time, increasing scams. How is this happening, guys? How is it?
Yeah.
Because we are peaceful, only the scams
are coming. Yeah, because we have.
You're the only Christian here. Not just your name, but the only Christian.
Yeah.
So I guess we are turning the other cheek like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Simple as that.
And crackdown on scam compounds, of course, is leading some gangs to relocate to beach resorts and office buildings here in Sri Lanka. A combination of visa-free travel, available building space, relatively strong telecommunications network, and a well-established informed money transfer system make us an appealing destination for scammers, according to investigators. Authorities in Sri Lanka have set up new cyber crimes unit and say they've arrested more than 1,000 people this year alone.
Wow.
And most in the western beach areas where tourists flock, or in the capital of Colombo. Police, along with the immigration department and the central bank, are working as collective effort to see how this can be controlled. It's again the problem with this, right, is it's very easy to actually scam countries like us, and very easy to scam people like us, because we are eternally desperate. You know, we are looking for a way out. And if somebody comes and says, listen, you know, you have a chance of winning yourself 50,000 rupees, at any given time, all of us are in need of that 50,000 for something. No, we don't have, we are not in a position where we have money stashed away somewhere. You have like 1% of the population that have money stashed away. When you tell them, you give a chance for you to win 50,000 rupees, they wouldn't care. But the thing is that one person is actually asking 50,000 of the others. That's the story. And it's easy to prey on people like us. You know, because we are desperate.
And people out of Colombo, they get caught to these things. Yo, pawappa. I mean, you can't. නොදැනුවත් කම හින්දම තමයි. It's sheer ignorance.
No, but that also number one, ignorance. Number two is
greediness.
Right? Number three is vulnerability. Because they're always in requirement of cash.
They want.
And they don't want millions. They don't want millions. They want maybe 100,000. Their chance of winning 100,000. Even 100,000, you're done. You know? So.
But you know, this is just not a Sri Lankan thing, though. I don't know. Are you familiar with some AI platforms, Chris? Not so much?
Very much,
Okay, so there's a friend of ours, like I already mentioned, Claude. I believe Shaq is a friend of Claude's. Right? Very good friend of ours.
Claude is our friend.
Our friend, our assistant and our friend. So they recently, they launched this thing, I believe it's called Faber. They have different levels, Machan, of how intelligent you want the AI to be. Okay? So they recently launched this hyper, like one of the most intelligent versions of this. They're giving it currently free for until June 22nd for people to just try it out. That's still a very toned down version of the ultimate thing, okay? Because they have put so many regulations and securities on it. However, you will get, if you ask unnecessary things, you will get immediately put down to the lower tier. If you, only until June 22nd you have been given this for paid users. But you know, one of the main things that's putting people back down, there most of the people are asking Claude how the cybercrime, how to get away with, how to get cybercrime basically. So immediately you get demoted down.
That's really stupid. Actually.
And do you know how many people in this country buy lottery tickets?
They still do, no?
My God.
That's like a generational scam.
Yeah. They are like every single day, right? They will buy and buy and buy with that hope. Right? Someday, then it's very close now. My luck is now, it's just Lanka
every 10 years they will put one bugger there on the newspapers and everywhere. Look at him, he just won 70 million, 80 million.
Yeah.
That's enough for the next 10 years for buggers to be nothing. And still keep buying.
And the chances of the lottery ticket sales the day after will actually spike because of that. Everyone will can be me. I can be the one. Little do they know, the guy who won actually works in the department.
Hey, mask dala kannada daalenne danne ette kawudu kiyala.
And 70 million එක or 70 million 50 million is tax. So
there you go.
Anyway, it's like generational scam that is. Next story. What do we have? Sri Lanka to launch pilot 24-point driver demerit scheme in September.
Why is there an Apache?
Is it because the Apache was shot down by Iran?
Why not?
Pilot.
That's either AI or Venuki. What is it true? Venuki Mukund first study plane or helicopter that came up.
Classic. 24-point drivers with a helicopter. Pilot. Alright, so anyway, Sri Lanka plans to introduce a demerit point system for motorists beginning with a pilot program in September. Every licensed driver will start with 24 points.
It was launched before,
Really? It was spoken about.
Demerit system. About 2-3 years back. About a year ago.
Traffic offences such as reckless driving, speeding, and dangerous behaviour will result in points being deducted. Drivers who repeatedly violate traffic rules could eventually face license suspensions or other penalties. The initiative is being introduced in response to rising road deaths, with Sri Lanka recording nearly 2,750 fatalities last year.
Have you seen me about 2 weeks? I follow this thing called Accident First, right? Every day there is a fatal accident. Every single day, man.
That's true.
Bikes are the most, right? එක්ක මේ bike population එක අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ, bikes එක පදිනුන්ගේ වයස වැඩි කරන්න ඕනේ, right? My God, it's terrible.
I don't know about the reckless driving part, but some of the accidents could also be caused by the fact that most of the street lights are much on off in the night.
It's because that's true.
That's a huge problem. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you have very good eyesight. Because I know I am concentrating. It's like I'm in the middle of some serious battle, Macha. I'm like, okay, watch pedestrian. Oh, okay, pedestrian crossing there. Pain there, Macha.
That's true. So basically, obviously the countries like Australia, Singapore and UK have used similar systems to improve their road discipline, but the only problem is most Sri Lankan think that they're excellent drivers too.
That's true.
So all of us are great drivers at the end.
We are great drivers, just we don't follow the rules. That's the problem.
That is so true.
But hey, we're the second most peaceful country in South
Asia. So having said all that,
having said all that, the demerit system, 2,750 fatalities last year, some of the biggest scams that are happening in this year.
Singhale. Lion's blood runs through our veins. Lion's blood.
Just above my right knee.
That's all we wanted to know.
Doesn't get hard, no?
No, it's not.
Next story. What do we have? 2 fuel ships to arrive in.
Yay! There you go. That's why we are peaceful.
That's right.
That's why we are peaceful. There you go.
The CPC has confirmed that 2 new fuel shipments are scheduled to arrive this week. One is carrying 92, the other one is carrying 95, while another is bringing a large shipment of diesel from Singapore. And officials say supplies remain stable and there is currently no shortage despite continuing tensions in the Middle East and concerns about global energy markets.
Look at the situation we are in right now.
Yeah.
We're celebrating news of, there's a shipment. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I was having a chat with the junior in the morning. He said, "Tati, the badura prices put up palhat, you know." I said, "Why did it ever go up?" He said, "Yeah, why? No, this past few weeks the petrol went up, no. So now it's all coming down." Ah, really? That's news to us. That's something totally new. Is
it coming down?
Huh?
Is it coming down?
It is not. It'll never come down. That's what I'm saying. These things are new to us, no. Everything comes down. Yeah.
Normally in December, Machan, we celebrate an old uncle, Machan, Santa Claus, and it's good times, good spirits.
Yeah.
Right now, Machan, because of 3 old uncles, we are all bloody suffering.
Yeah, so that's true. That's true. They can't even get it right. They can't even stick to a plan.
Who's the 3?
You really want me to spell it out?
DT,
BB, and
BN.
Who be?
Who the hell is BN?
Netanyahu.
That's only B.
Okay.
And the other one? Norman? Who is the uncle we have here? Who's Saleh? Suresh Saleh?
Who's the third one?
The Khomeini.
Khomeini?
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 big boys obviously can't get it right. Unfortunately, the entire world actually sits down and suffers, so to say. Next story, what do we have on the show? What's a new tax amendments? Key highlights from KPMG, guys.
Tax then kiyas them mother
don't talk about this. I'm getting stressed and gastritis right now.
Tax kiyak them mother api tax.
Seriously.
Padiyama tax වලටනේ දෙයියනේ. Tax
Now this is quite serious, especially for individuals who basically go like content creators. It actually affects them quite a bit. Right now, you obviously are required your TIN for almost everything. Your TIN is required basically for obviously now even if you open a new bank account, buy a vehicle, buy land, credit card, everything is basically going to be required as far as your TIN is needed, right? Now I actually went through this whole tax thing, and I think it's important that lots of people understand what is actually going to go on. Obviously, there is more compliance, and of course, there's a lot of more paperwork as obviously is needed and required. It's like this. Obviously, there are certain, like for example, the issue here, right? For example, if you want to buy a vehicle, you need your TIN, right? If you want to basically buy a new house, all the stuff. With the rise of content creators in this country, right? And they are clearly making money. And even if you're making money from creating content and an outside party is actually paying you, like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, you are eligible to actually pay taxes. Now everything is going to be monitored. That's according with your TIN, because your TIN is linked to your bank account. So money coming in, they will know exactly when it's coming, how it's coming, where it's coming. So declaration of your taxes is very, very important. That is...
but then you'll always see, as a result of all of this only, you'll see more and more construction projects coming through, more and more lovely restaurants serving the coffee that Shaq loves. If you know what I mean, what I'm talking about. So you'll see a lot of black money turning grey and then grey turning to nice green, because there's always loopholes for all these things that people... That's you see a lot of construction projects. Sri Lanka is going to be the haven. We are being marketed as the next Dubai.
That's true.
So everywhere, there's more apartments now there.
Than the population.
100%.
So the bottom line here is more professionals could have tax deducted at source. 5% withholding tax net is proposed to be expanded to cover many service providers, including trainers, coaches, entertainers, photographers, social media specialists, brand ambassadors, consultants, and similar professionals. So if you're making money from Instagram, training clients, emceeing events, photography, content creation, the IRD knows that you actually exist. Okay. So because now
for MCs, well, the thing is, lots of these payments for MCs from at events, it's cash payment. So, but the thing is, I don't understand what because obviously that the event company or the client has already anyway. They have the
it's like
the
this.
Invoice.
Okay, what is going to happen right now is the fact that they might depends on how the payment comes out. Even for us, there are certain companies that actually withhold a withholding tax before they pay out, right? Because they are actually going to be taken at 5%. Now, what happens, of course, is say, Chris, if you are hired from an event management company and you are paid X amount for your services, right? And the event management company is hired by the client. The client obviously will pay the event management company with 5% tax deducted. So why would the event management company not deduct the 5% from you? Is what the argument is, right? And obviously now what we see, which is a good thing, is the fact that the government is clamping down on taxes, right? Ensuring the fact that everybody out there actually is starting to pay taxes and ensuring that your receipts and your invoices are all in play, because they do have access because of the current system to see how much you're actually getting paid. So, which is good, but my thing is this, right? Which has been always the case. Yes, collecting taxes is the right of the government, right? Where is that tax money going? Is where the issue is, right? So lots of countries, lots of countries who actually are in this whole process of collecting taxes, citizens of those countries have no problem paying those taxes because they know that tax money is working for them down the line somewhere. Here, individuals are getting taxed.
But the thing is, there's a bit of a tricky thing there because they've just started collecting the taxes.
True.
Okay, and obviously you're not going to see overnight infrastructure improvements and transportation, roads, and all that improving. It needs time. So that question you just raised, we'll have to see in 10 years' time. Are we still in the same little shithole that we currently are in? If we are, that's where we see a big problem, right? But secondly, here's the other thing, dude. If you really think about all these taxes, a lot of people don't think about this. The guys who are affected the most are the middle income earners.
Of course.
Okay? Because we are the ones who are paid. I mean, I'm putting all of us in the middle income here. Right? We're all middle income earners. We are the ones who are paying the most because we don't make enough to you know what I mean? It's a long story, but we are the ones who are paying the most. The guys at the bottom they are making their money and their deductions are quite it's there. It's not, I'm not saying it's easy for them, of course it is.
Look, you don't get taxed up to 150,000 rupees.
Exactly.
Income tax.
So there. And now the poverty line is what? 17,000, 18,000 apparently, right? Yeah. So 150, you're okay. But then the minute you make more than 150 and you're in that, let's say 500 range or whatever, bro, you're getting smashed the most. The guy who's making more than 2 million, 3 million a month can anyway can do something.
Look, at the end of the day, right now we also have families where you got the father and the mother working, right? Possibly also the eldest of the family also working. Hypothetically speaking, if each of them basically are walking off with 150,000 rupees and the eldest is walking off with maybe say 80,000 or 50,000 rupees, for a household, you're getting 350,000 rupees tax-free.
Tax-free, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that, again, obviously you have the pros and cons in that. So
maybe don't say that now they might see this thing and they might I got tax
No, I'm just saying. I mean, obviously just saying, So
next one.
The Sri Lanka tax system is like, please pay your taxes. That's the bottom line. And because they know what you're the last few, Azlan knows, the last couple of weeks or so, we've been going up and down with our taxes. We obviously have to pay our taxes. But we're trying to see where we can actually start saving some money. But clearly we can't. Next story, what do we have? Vehicle owners to receive SMS alerts on number plates. This thing is still going on. This number plate scenario is still going
6,000
on.
odd vehicles, no? That are still not.
But nonsense, more than 6,000,
right.
14,000.
Yeah, the government has announced a new SMS notification system for vehicle owners waiting for number plates. Around 600,000.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
I just missed 100.
I just missed another 100.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. Okay.
600,000 number plates are waiting to be produced. Authorities say the backlog has now been reduced significantly, and the new vehicle should receive plates much faster moving forward. Vehicle owners will receive a text message once their plates have been printed, and dispatch allowed them to track the process rather than repeatedly contacting the DMV.
Tax would ගෙවනවලු. හැබැයි number plate case.
No.
එක කාලයක් passport queue. දැන් මේකලු.
ඉතින් ඒ කියන්නේ හරිනේ අස්ලාන් දැන් ස්කෑම කෙනෙක්ට ලංකාවට එනවා වීසා ඔක්කොම ෆ්‍රී. ඌ බැංකුවකට ගේමක් දෙනවා. වාහනේ number plate එක. By the time they trace the vehicle number අරු මාස 3 ඉඳලා ගිහිල්ලා
okay, this is a story. I just know that you brought this up. So, Shaq, you know about this, right? About April, just before Urdu, April 11th, I believe, I put a pick me flash. Okay, I put a pick me flash based from my apartment. So it was actually supposed to come to, it came from Hamad, right? I think it was supposed to come to Hamad, or came from Hamad or something. Whatever. Anyway, my security guy, before the actual pick me flash bag comes, Hamad is on again and gave the hard drive to the security guy. The pick me, some other fellow comes and says, pick me flash, I mean, deliver it, guy comes. Now I think much as someone up about Mama Vitra much pick me flash. That was the park. I think in the killer Duna. May Manasa Hari Gela, he asked the security guys, of course, CCTV. He asked the guy, me, but a putty pump pick up Dala and the Pula the killer. Oh, casually, Mother Ugila 3 acre pump pick up Dala, who I villa. Water him a dealer. He gets back in the token now. He's leaving and he's going. 15 minutes later, I'm getting a call from an unknown number saying, "Sir, mommy, pick me again. Me, sir, get past like an enemy. Then I security ki dunna kiya."
My God.
A hard disk of a client. Okay, a hard disk, a very expensive hard disk, more than $60,000. So what do I do now? Made a few phone calls, and I must say, pick me. The guys that picked me were very helpful. So thank you, pick me for that. But I have to follow the protocols and went to the Valigara police machan to put an entry. So wait, Valigara police ape ගෙවල් ගාව මචං කිලෝමීටර් දෙකක්වත් නැහැ. ගියා police entry දැම්ම. දැන් අවුරුදු කාලේනේ මං කිව්වා අවුලක් නැහැ. ළමයි ඔයගලනුත් පොඩි බ්‍රේක් එකක් අරගෙන ආවට පස්සේ වැඩේක් බලමු කියලා. මම 19 මචං ගියා. After about a week now මචං අවුරුදුත් ඉවරයිනේ. මම මොකක්ද ඒ එකක් තියෙනද? අයියෝ තාම බැලුවේ නෑනේ අපි බලලා කියන්නම්. Now it's been what 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. Almost 2 months. තාම බලනවා මචං වැලිකරේ පොලිසිය. වැලිකරේ පොලිසිය. This is what we talk about. Tax ගෙවනවලු. අපිට tax ගෙවන්න ඕනෙලු. අපිට මේ අපි උසාවි ගෙනියනවලු. හැබැයි අපෙන් මෙන්න හොරකමක් මෙහෙම වෙනකොට no police help. වැලිකරේ පොලිසිය බුදි පොල් ගන්නවා.
So did you get the hard disk?
No. I have followed up so many times.
So why did you pick me then? I thought you got it.
No, whatever. Pick me help means some other ways. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Right? But speak to him.
Yeah. Hello. Yes. Yes. We are in contact. Give my heart. I can't.
No. Pick me didn't do any such thing. Pick me didn't do any such thing. But anyway, Pick me very helpful in the way that they could be helpful. There's a limit that they can do because there is much few issues. But the police, Valikara police, thank you so much. You've been amazing. All my tax money that you are taking from me, not at work.
You have been to Valikara police station a few times, no?
That sounds really wrong, Jack. Not really, I mean, no, but I've been to Minihana police once when somebody stole my song. And then, but that court is and all that stuff. But no, and no, guys, he's kidding. Not to the Valikara police or the prison. Okay, not as good. But if I get those demerit points, then they won't.
Next story, what do we have? No significant drop in vehicle imports despite surcharge, according to the No, look, the thing is, right, this is something that, it's, right.
It's running into billions.
Vehicle import resumed early this year, right? The expectation, of course, was that higher taxes and surcharges and a weaker rupee would slow the demand significantly. Instead, according to Sri Lanka Customs, imports have remained surprisingly resilient. Vehicle imports continue to account for roughly 30% of customs revenue, generating tens of billions of rupees every month.
It's 30% of customs revenue, 19% of the government's revenue by the vehicle import tax revenue.
So what's interesting is that this is happening despite the reports that thousands of newly imported vehicles are still sitting unsold in yards and showrooms around the country. Customs say expected collapse in demand simply hasn't happened, and the revenue from vehicle imports remains one of government's biggest income streams.
Income and the outflow of dollars.
Absolutely.
And the thing is this, right?
So it's a catch-22 for them as well.
Now what has happened is they thought with the dollar fluctuating up and down, that's also going to be a bit of a problem, right? Now there are also individuals who are basically stuck by when they have imported vehicles in December and January and so on and so forth. The vehicle arrives in April and May, right? Now you also, because now they've actually reduced the LOV from 50% to 40%. Which is a huge hit, as a matter of fact, right? The problem here is the fact that the central bank actually issued a statement in May stating the fact that they've actually, for brand new vehicles, they brought down the leasing facility from 50%. At one point, I remember full lease you could get. Then it was 70 hours. Now, about 50% are brought down to 40%. Right?
But Shaq, before you carry on that, one quick one. But you do realize that lots of the banks, especially, they maneuver around that by giving you a loan, or they give you in some other format.
They do.
So then you're taking the lease for 40%. Speed draft, lease, personal loan.
But there is also the differentiation as far as interest rate is concerned. So you're actually paying two loans.
And the personal loan is which is higher.
Personal loan is higher. Right? Now, basically, especially when you go into lease, you have a stamp duty that you're paying also at the beginning of it, right? So here, what is actually happening? There was a statement that was issued by the central bank in regards to this, right? But then in that statement, they also issued an annexure where they talked about a transition period for individuals who have imported the vehicles. Right? After the 28th of November, before the 25th of November, you supposedly fall in this transitional period where you are entitled for that 50%. Right? Okay. Because you have already basically supposedly gone into the whole process.
At the time of where this was 50,
exactly.
Makes sense.
Anybody after cannot basically get it. But they did not necessarily indicate the fact, unless you dig through it, is the fact that transition period only falls for individuals who have opened the LC in their name.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So that is also basically for them to basically diminish the whole thing. How many people in out this there country, are going to open LCs in their name?
LC
Sorry, Andy.
And the thing is, opening an LC is not easy.
My God.
Right? It's not easy at all. And it's just, I suppose, 0.5% of individuals in this country will open an LC to import a vehicle. That is the whole reason you have importers.
That's
their business. Right?
My God, getting in touch with those parties, going to banks, what a process.
So, but at the end of the day, right, it actually gives those individuals who have actually imported the vehicles, right, through the importers, before that period, vehicle has arrived, yet at the time you started importing, you thought it was 50%. Over here now it's 40%.
But also, guys, with this new surcharge, I was checking, because I'm also in the market just looking at some vehicles at the moment. Vehicles that were 15 million have now gone up to about 15.8, 16 million, right? Now, for a country like ours, where vehicles that were 6-7 million are now 15 million, අර පොඩි මචන් 6% හරි 10% increase එක they're like අයියෝ what's the big deal man now we are now India paying 200% more than we were paying for this
exactly.
The thing is this Sri Lanka is the only
එහෙම හිතන්නේ
no, Sri Lanka is the only country buying a vehicle as an
it's an
investment.
asset it's an asset that never depreciates
It's an asset and it's an investment.
ඉතින් දෙයිනේ අර අලුත් වාහනයක drive කරනවා I look at those vehicles and I think my god apartment at Port City is also be the same sir.
No,
yeah
it's about we get a one bedroom at Port City for 60 million.
Yeah, right. So basically you're driving one of those
driving
apartment yeah.
So people are obviously still importing and buying cars. It's just that at least a segment of Sri Lankans still have that significant spending power despite all the complaints about the economy which is going on. But 95% or 90% of the vehicles that you see are not 100% owned.
Of course.
So I mean,
roller.
That's why you have so many leasing companies and finance companies in Sri Lanka. Because they're clearly making a truckload of money. So simple as that. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. As far as Lanka last week is concerned on the show, those are the stories that we thought were interesting that we can actually speak about and dissect like we do on a weekly basis. It's time for us to move into game night, and we shall catch up with you right after this.
It's game night on the Gnsl show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for game night right here on GNSL.
But before that, I have a small thing to do with you. Okay. This is a little game, a little internal game.
Okay.
I have a small thing.
I do
a small thing to do with you.
Very small thing, very small. Even that small thing was made even smaller. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you. Anyway,
this is a sausage show, by the way.
Complete sausage fest.
All right, go on.
So,
guys,
okay.
I believe, guys, we have a connection. Now, how long do I know you for, Chris? More than a year, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this show? 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. So you have a connection.
Yeah.
This bugger right here, he's my work wife. No, so anyway, I believe I have a connection.
Yeah, obviously.
Right?
More than a connection.
Yes. So now we call this, in the world, they call this mentalism. I like to call this an actual human connection.
Okay.
Like that ringtone of yours.
Sacrifice.
It's a human
sign. Yeah, okay.
Exactly, right?
Okay.
Anyway, now here, before I drop this, I want you guys to have a look at this quickly. Maybe you can close up. You can get on a close up on this. As you can see, these are just 3 normal cylinders. Feel free to examine it.
Cylinders.
Well, let's call them cylinder kind of shape.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's a tube here.
It is Surrey.
There's a tube. It's not a Surrey.
It's a Surrey.
It's not a Surrey. මෙතන tube එක බලන්න මම එක්සෑම් කරන්න.
So මේක ගලවන්න බැරිද ඔක වගේ?
නෑ නෑ ඒක ගලවන්න. මචං මේක තමයි ගලවන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් මම ගලවලා පෙන්නනවා. Have a look and see now whether you can see anything inside. See if you can see anything inside in there.
Yeah, මේක නිකන් මේ T56 එක
බුලට් එකක්
වගේ. හරි මේ කතා කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ මෙතන. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ මොකොත් පේන්නේ නෑනේ. correct නේ? හරි. Now I want you guys, I'm going to turn around. I want you, Shaq, you pick one and hide. You pick the other one and hide whatever. But I want you all to decide. I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
I'm going to turn around. I'm going to face the back. I want you to pick one. Now decide on already color.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Okay.
Decide which color you all want to put.
Okay.
Let's say you all want to put the gold in.
Okay.
Put the gold thing into this. Yeah.
And close it.
And close it nice and tight.
Okay.
Okay. So that I can't see anything. I can't feel anything. Whatever.
Can you throw it away?
Please don't throw it away.
Okay.
I just want you to do something simple. Okay? Can you all do that for me?
Okay.
I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
Both of you all discuss this. I'm going to stay silent.
What is that? Discuss, sorry?
So pick a color and put it. Anything you guys want. Anything you want.
So then what happened to the other
Other
one?
2 put it into your pockets. Each one take one and put in your pocket. Decide on the color you all want to put there.
Right, okay.
Hold on.
Don't turn around.
Yeah.
Right?
When you all are eventually done, 10 years later, let me know.
Yeah. Okay, done.
Done?
Yeah.
Done. Now we'll see. This is the ultimate test of what our level of connection is, guys. Okay? Now, if we have a good connection, right? When I just take this to my hand, you all too. Did you Shaq touch this by the way?
Yeah, I touched him also.
You touched him also, okay.
Yeah.
When I touch this here, I should get a feel. I should get a feel of what exactly
Is inside.
what
Which
is-
color?
What you guys have put in here. Okay? I should get a feel.
Okay.
I could be completely wrong.
Okay.
Right? Now my question is
Now, why
this.
did your phone turn on?
Oh, sorry, don't worry about that. Now my question to you all is, have you all put anything at all into this?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Have you put anything at all into this?
No.
You all haven't, have you?
No, that's what you told to put us, so we put.
So what if we haven't?
Have you all put into this, something into this or not?
No.
Yes.
I get the feeling you all haven't put anything to this. Or am I wrong?
No, we haven't.
I don't know.
Maybe you're right.
Am I wrong or right?
I don't know.
Now, what's the point of this if you ever tell you the answer?
If you haven't put anything to this, then there is no connection.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So hypothetically, we have not put anything to it.
If you haven't put anything, I won't be able to pick anything. I won't be able to read anything. But if you have put something to this, I should be able to perfectly tell you what you have picked.
So then just imagine, will you? Then
We have put here.
Okay.
Or we haven't put.
Let me just check this. Where's your other two?
What's the point?
Is it there? Is it there?
It's there.
Yeah, he has
Somewhere
two, I
there.
have one.
Exactly. So
what I think.
let's see.
What are you saying now?
So you have put something.
Yeah.
So what is this connection of yours? What is the nonsense?
So we don't have a connection then.
We don't have a connection.
Because basically you haven't put this properly, have you?
Of course we have.
We have. තද කරලා.
Yeah.
නෑ මචං මේක තද කරලා තිබ්බේ නෑ මචං.
තද කරලා මම හොඳට තද කරා.
තද කරලා නෑ. We'll try it again one more time. Take two. No connection. Try it again. Both of you touch it. Touch it this time. Both of you guys touch it.
And what do you want us to do now?
Touch it again. Both of you touch it and then put it back.
Okay.
Put something back.
Get all those also. Get all those.
Both of you guys touch it properly and put it in. Touch it properly.
Touch it properly, okay?
Yeah.
Touch it properly.
Touch it properly, yeah, okay. Right.
Okay. Right.
Hari?
No, wait now. Wait.
God.
Gosh.
තද කරන්න ඕනද?
උන්ටර තද කරනවා.
හොඳට තද කරපන්.
Right. මේ තද කරන්න බෑනේ බා.
හරි.
Right. Okay. Hari.
Mazhar, even if the slightest bit of energy leaks out from that, I won't be able to have a connection to you, Bhagwan. Okay? See, this is very important that we get the connection, Mazhar, right? Now, based on what I'm feeling right now, okay? I could be completely wrong. Right? But
We'll tight it up for you.
it's very tight. Now it's tight, just the way I like it. Nice and tight.
Just the way I like it.
Yeah.
What? What
I
kind?
want you to check out my GNSL group.
Right?
I want you to check our GNSL group. Just check our GNSL group. Now, y'all, if our connection is right, like I said, it should be. Okay? Check that and see. Have I got my prediction right or have I got a prediction wrong?
You got a voice message.
We got a voice message.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check that and see.
I predict gold.
You predict gold.
Oh my.
Is my color correct?
Is
Is that what y'all put in? Show the camera. Is that what y'all picked?
sure?
Check it and see.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Now, y'all can't remember what y'all put in.
Can't open it now.
See, y'all have to close it tight, guys.
It's tight only.
Okay.
My God, Shaq, this is really pathetic.
No, sir.
Right.
Arin the mama in there.
We have put nothing.
Oh my God, these guys suck.
Ayyo. Whoever taught you this magic
How
trick.
did you?
We have. See. What have you?
Something has gone wrong.
There's nothing. What are you talking about? Mentalism here. This is not mental. This is mental.
Yeah, this is mental. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's move on from here. Oh my God, absolute failure.
Put your Suraj back inside.
Absolute failure.
Just when I thought I have at least some faith in magic.
Right? No. Don't blame the magic. Blame the magician.
magic හිතාගෙන බලන් හිටපු පොඩි උන් how disappointed they must be.
You know what's funny, right? I did this twice on Venuki. Both times correct.
Really?
100% correct. You guys, these buggers are dodgy fellows.
What do you mean? So the first one,
First one you messed it up. Yeah.
Okay, I think we have more of a
Connection,
than
yeah.
with these
Yeah. Hari.
Anyway, let's move on from there.
Was that the point of the entire drill?
What drill?
To show that the two of you have more connection?
No, oh my God, no, 100% not. But I'm glad and sad to see that we don't have a connection.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to move on to Pictionary. the actual game of game 9. Right, what do we have? You will be shown a series of picture clues, symbols and visual hints. Your task is to figure out the correct word, phrase or title as quick as possible. The player with the most correct answers wins the game. Alright, okay. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Pictionary.
Monkey wine.
What is that? Is that?
Wait, is it what are these supposed to be?
You have to make the word out of it.
Make the word.
Yeah, monkey cheers.
What is the last? What is that picture?
There are two
Wine.
wine glasses.
2 wine glasses.
Yeah, tapped together.
Wine.
Lajjai?
That's a monkey closing his eyes.
Yeah.
And wine.
So you got to get the meaning of lajjai, like shame.
Mine.
No, is that's a word, right?
Yeah.
That's a word.
Yeah. So is it shame? No,
Think
not
outside
shame.
the box.
Covering eyes. No.
Drunken monkey? No.
Chunky monkey.
Tipsy monkey?
What?
No.
Are these like genuinely actual words used on a day-to-day basis?
Something to do with chimp? Monkey? No. No monkey, no chimp. No gorilla? No
What?
baboon?
Sorry, I think we're okay.
We're lost.
Give us blind date.
So why would you put a monkey there then?
Date.
Yeah, he's a
Blind date is රට ඉන්දියාටයක් දාන්න තිබ්බනේ බං ඕකට. එතකොට කියනවනේ.
හරි blind.
ඕකට රට ඉන්දියාටයක් දැම්ම නම් අපි ටක් ගාලා කියනවා ඕකට. Blind date
not going well.
Yeah, okay.
Right, next one.
Yeah.
My God.
What's the first one?
What a pain.
What's the first one? I can't see
I
that.
can't see that.
Paper bags.
What's the first one?
Huh?
A laptop.
Is it
there's a
2020? Work
laptop.
from home.
Work from
sure.
home.
Right.
Now it's finally working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Podda, you know.
Podda.
Podda connection.
Warm.
Yeah.
Warm up. Huh?
Sorry, my eyesight is terrible. I really
Jurassic
can't.
Park.
We can't see that. What's
Jurassic Park.
Well done.
Jurassic Park.
I'll just go on with you guys. This is whatever it is.
An SL party saved.
Party. What?
What? Baila.
Gnsl Baila.
Got it. I saw it myself.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the clue?
There's a sunset.
That's a sunset.
What's in the middle?
Haircut. A lady cutting hair.
What's in the middle? We can't see.
There's a lady cutting. Somebody's cutting a lady's hair.
Sunshiny. That's a coffee cup.
Sunset Boulevard.
Is that a coffee mug?
No, that's a candle. The third one is a candle. Sunset. Wires, electric avenue.
So the sun is not the thing.
Electric cutie pie.
Electricity cut power.
Hari.
Cut power. Yeah.
What are the last picture?
Candle. Hari power cut. Okay.
Power cut.
Uptown.
Bruno Mars.
Oh.
ඒක මාරෙක් මට කියන්නේ. අපිට chance එකක් දුන්නේ
Sorry.
Done.
Done.
Done. All right. Okay. Well done to Christian and Azlan. And of
At
course.
least Betty got something right. After the magic. Oh my god.
You win.
The disaster.
You win.
Thank you. I need it.
Even if I scored more, you have won.
I really needed that.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And Andy will be with us back again next week right here on GNSL. Continue to follow us. Continue to, of course, drop all those messages and comments on our Instagram page, and of course, and also the full show that goes on YouTube. Lots of comments on YouTube and TikTok. Till we catch up with you next Friday, you have yourself a wonderful weekend and good night, Sri Lanka. Have a great one.